Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. We are from the speaking group of Class 4E and will carry out the debate using Zoom media. But firstly, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sabila Amalia Putri, with NPM is 2010-6310-60031, and my debate partner today is.
I'm Rizkyta Fitriani with NPM 201063106002 and 9. We will debate the theme of THBT cigarette should be banned from society, and as a pro team is myself and the contra team is Sabila Amalia. Without further ado, let's start this debate by listening to my opinion. First, about the example about why cigarettes should be banned from the society, and I agree cigarettes should be banned from the society because, first, frequent inhalation of cigarette smoke can increase the risk of lung cancer by as much as 20 to 30%. In addition, passive smokers are also more at risk for various other serious diseases, such as chronic bronchitis, atherosclerosis, coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke, and high blood pressure. And also the chemical in cigarettes have the potential to damage lung cells, which can then turn into cancer cells. In addition, smoking can also cause various diseases of the lungs, such as bronchitis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and emphysema. 2. As for the negative impact given by cigarettes not only on smokers themselves, but also on people who do not smoke or are called passive smokers. Secondhand smoke inhalers smoke directly. The risk of lung cancer can attack passive smoker is higher than the active smokers. This is because active smokers smoke cigarette directly, in which there is a filter in the cigarettes. And number 3 is even the World Health Organization, WHO, reports that the death rate due to smoking reaches 30%, or the equivalent of 17.3 million people. The death rate is estimated to continue to increase until the year 2030, as many as 23.3 million people. 3 million people die prematurely each year due to tobacco consumption, which causes cardiovascular diseases such as heart attack and stroke, the leading cause of death in the world. In addition to that, smoking is one of second largest causes of death risk, so that many communicable diseases are closely related to smoking, such as cancer, heart disease, respiratory disease, obstructive chronic lung disease, stroke, and other cancer-related diseases. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Rizkyta. But I disagree about cigarettes are not good for health. I think that's not always true. As far as I'm concerned, smoking is not always the center of the disease because of the fact that according to life science, cigarette is also beneficial for health. Some of the benefits are reducing the risk of Parkinson's disease, recovering quickly from heart disease, preventing asthma and allergies, nicotine killing germs that cause tuberculosis, and reducing the risk of obesity. Not only that, a new study yields promising findings. Men who smoke were less likely to have joint replacement surgery than those who never smoked. The research conducted by the University of Adelaide in Australia was published in the daily issues of the Journal of Arts and Criticism. According to research, pregnant women in Sweden who smoked 15 cigarettes per day gave birth to babies with a lower risk of developing asthma and allergies. In addition, a study in Journal Psychology and Behavior by Research from Yale University revealed that people who quit smoking will experience drastic weight gain. So, it's my opinion about cigarettes. I hope you can think twice to ban a cigarette. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sabila. POI, apart from being a cancer-causing factor, smoking can weaken your body. Cigarettes will rob most of the oxygen in the blood circulation. That gas goes to important body organs such as the liver, heart, and lungs. Automatically, this will weaken your cardiovascular system so that it affects the performance of the body muscles. So, if a smoker body muscles weaken, it will make it difficult for him to carry out activities like a normal day. Thank you.
Alright. POA, please. If cigarettes are indeed one of the causes of someone's death, this does not reduce the demand of cigarettes. The Indonesian cigarette industry continues to grow sustainably. Dewa Securities note that in 2013, Indonesian cigarette production volume reached 300 billion cigarettes, up 14% from 300 billion cigarettes in 2012. And even so, there are many active smokers who have smoked for years but still live.
And POI, besides that, cigarettes are also a waste. Imagine of a smoker spend at least one pack of cigarettes a week at a price of around 20,000 rupees. That's multiplied by a month he has spent of 100,000 rupees just for cigarettes. That's still in a minimal case, and the price of cigarettes is standard. How about a cigarette addict who is already heavier, and maybe for someone who might buy cigarettes above the price of 30,000 rupees? Surely the more money he wasted just to smoke, which was clearly damaging his own body. For the matter of being able or not, it is more personal to the smoker. It's just that it would be better if the habit was reduced because it can save more money and also start a healthier life. Thank you.
Alright, POA please. I do not agree if the circulation of the cigarette is stopped, due to the fact that according to the Directorate General of Custom and Excise, up to last year, cigarette excise contributed to large excise revenue, whereas of January 2015, excise revenue amount to 100 billion. This figure increased to 22% over the same period last year. Of the total exercise revenue, cigarettes are the biggest contributor is 96% or 100 billion. So with a cigarette company that benefit the country, then why should the Bennett stop it?
Okay, POI please. Apart cigarettes attack the smoker's immune system. According to a report from the Surgeon General, the chemical in tobacco smoke will cause inflammation and cause damage to white blood cells that function as immune. In addition, smoking can damage environmental health. Cigarette smoke that stick to clothes, sofa, carpet, and other objects in the environment around us will leave toxic residues, which of course are not good when inhaled. In addition, it can be carcinogenic substance that is dangerous for children, of course. Thank you.
All right, POA, please. May I say something? But according to Minister Saleh, her emphasizes the Kretek cigarette industry is a heritage of Indonesian nation because this is an ancestral culture that is hundred of year old must be preserved. Thank you.
The debate session has ended. For the conclusion of debate obtained as follows, the conclusion is, as we have heard from debate that has taken place between the government and the opposition, the withdrawal of cigarettes from the market can harm many parties, starting from cigarette addicts themselves to people who work in cigarette factories. Moreover, Indonesia is the third country with the most smoker in the world after China and India. In Indonesia, there are currently around 70 million active smokers and 60 to 70% of them are adult men. You can imagine if cigarette production was stopped in Indonesia, how many parties would be harmed. Not to mention that various health studies say smoking causes health problems.
The government also made a rule that every pack of cigarette must contain a warning. Cigarette can kill you. Restrictions are also given in the form of cigarette advertising airing hours. Although there are many health claims that cigarette damage health, the chairman of the Indonesian Tobacco Society, um, Budiono, has a different view. According to Budiono, not all diseases are caused by smoking. It could be due to the smoker's congenital disease or an unhealthy lifestyle applied by smoker himself. So it can be concluded that the causes of the disease that arises is not entirely caused by smoking. It is still possible to smoke by adapting to healthy lifestyle. All right, I'm Sabila my Putri, and my partner debate today is Rizkyta Fitriani. We can say thank you so much for your attention. Good afternoon, and wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.